Hello, this is a support tutorial and is intended to help you with the trickier parts of the pattern. You will need the base pattern in front of you to refer to, and please note that this is not a full step-by-step tutorial. To crochet in the ear, we first want to pay attention to how many stitches around we left off on, and this is 8 stitches total. So when we flatten the opening like this, we are going to crochet it in by placing it directly in front of the head and go through both layers like so. So right now we have the loop that was already on our hook and then 1, 2, 3, 4 loops on top of that. Go into the next stitch. So total you're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and then 7 stitches on your hook. Then proceed to make a regular single crochet as you normally would. We're going to do that 3 more times across the width of the ear. So again, going through both layers and then into the next stitch, make your regular single crochet stitch. And 2 more times, make sure you go through both layers once again and into the next stitch of the head. I like to tug on my yarn a tiny bit just so that it's not loose there. And then the last stitch. We're going to go through both layers again and through the stitch in the head. Okay. Don't mind that short yarn tail because this is going to get tucked inside of the piece. But once you are finished, it will look something like this on the right side. So now we have both ears crocheted into the head. One really tiny detail that makes the world of a difference in my no-sew kitty pattern is the eye indentations here. So you might not be able to tell unless I rotate it around, but you can see there's a little bit of an area of the face where the eyes sink in, and had we not made those indentations, then the face would be all flat. And so this is how you're going to do it. Okay, and you can see that this is where I kept track of where the start of my round was, and I've already stuffed the piece. Now this is really important so that the eye indentations will hold in place. I have cut a scrap piece of yarn, and you can use anything that you have on hand. This is not going to be visible in any way, so I just chose a contrast color, and so that way you can see really clearly. There was a section where we crocheted in the front loops only, and that helped create this little divot right here where the snout and the forehead meet. So where my stitch marker is, I'm going to insert from the back of the head like so. And then I'm going to come out of the stitch that is marked with the stitch marker. Then we're going to be weaving in 1 stitch towards the snout. So let me pull this out, and you can kind of hold on to the yarn tail at the end because you don't want to pull it all the way through. Then we're going to go in 1 stitch over like so and go back out where you came from. Okay, now we're going to go out where the other stitch is marked. So weaving back into the head. Okay. We are going to weave again towards the snout. Okay, so weave back out the back of the head once again. And this is the fun part. You're going to be taking 2 of the yarn tails and tug, tug, tug. So you can see how the eye indentations were created just from pulling in, just from tugging on that yarn like this. Okay, and to hold those indentations in place, this is super important that we need to secure the yarn tails into a really tight knot. So I like to tie it once and then check and then tie it the second time. Then the remaining yarn tails will just be stuffed inside of the head. Then you can secure the eyes in with a strong glue into the area where we made the indentation. The pattern instructed to fasten off at the end of the last round, and we are going to rejoin the yarn to start the body. So following the line of symmetry from the nose all the way past the ears and to the back of the head, I am going to insert my hook in the front loop only and proceed to follow the pattern for the rest of the body.